Hello everyone and welcome to another YachtWay Spotlight. Today I am taking you on a thorough walkthrough of this Skipper 42 by Skipper Powerboats, a brand that started decades ago in Greece and started building powerboats for government use and then for high performance boating. Now they have ventured into making boats as day boats. So if you mix all these three things, you get this. If you are looking to buy your next motor yacht or this Skipper 42, visit YachtWay.com. YachtWay is an award-winning MLS Plus platform that connects you with authorized dealers and brokers around you via modern technology and modern user interface, making the boat buying significantly more enjoyable experience. Now, if you are a supervillain, this might very well be the boat for you because you can save the world with this one by going in triple-digit speeds. It's powered by Mercury 450R engines, and of course, if you like, you can also option this boat with stern drives. Now, stern drives, you obviously get a bigger swim platform in the back over here, easy access into the water, but even with this one, you can add an additional kind of like steps outside and come up on board easily from the water. Now, all the way in the back over here, you have a massive sunbed, and you can easily fit 3 people over here, no problem. You have cup holders on both sides, and what's really cool is you can just lift this thing up and you have a massive storage underneath. And in terms of massive, you can tell because there are a lot of items over here stored away right now, but you can keep your water toys over here. If you want to put your cleaning devices, whatever you like, you can store them over here. The good thing is that this whole thing is manual, so there are less things to break on a boat. As we keep moving, you have a nice seating area over here, so you can face forward, or if you like, you can always extend the whole back over here and make the sunbed even bigger. Now, if that's too much sun for you and too much exposure, what you can do is you can add a bimini which connects to the top over here, and you have carbon fiber poles that go all the way in the back, making this a nice shaded area for a day on the water. Now, half of this dining table, which is great because I'm 6'1", I do have plenty of space over here. And right over here, I notice also there are lights that go across the T-top. So plenty of lighting even at nighttime. But you can sit over here, 4 people. You have a big table over here. What's cool about this dining table over here is you can actually remove this with just 2 pins, and this whole area becomes a big, like an open area. I mean, if you want, you can have a dance party over here, if you ask me, right? So, and whenever you feel like you get hungry again, you can get back to it right away. Another cool thing, both sides here and underneath over here, you have massive storages. So again, more space to keep all your toys and things that you may need on the water. Before we carry on, you also have a control over here for lighting. So you have LED lighting, obviously all around the back over here, and also the T-top lights, which I mentioned. But rather than having just one color, you can change the color of these Lumishore lights right at the T-top as well. I want to mention the elephant in the room right over here. Sound system, you're not lacking of that, especially something that South Florida people do like a lot. You have 2 massive speakers facing aft and another set of speakers right over here as well. Now, Skipper is a very upcoming brand, especially becoming very popular in South Florida. They have already sold over 50 of these things. I mean, obviously from different sizes. They start from 32 feet going all the way to 42 feet, but several of them already in South Florida and across the US. They also have several distribution centers all across the US. Now, said that, you have a nice place, a cooler over here, and this is no small cooler. You can make it as a cooler or you can make it as a freezer. Keep all your drinks at, or the fresh fish that you may be catching at speeds going, in triple digits. All your kind of like drinks, you can store them right over here. So you have 4 cup holders right over here. And on the other side over here, we also have a little sink and a small prep area over here. So if you need, you can always rinse your hand or grab a cup of water right over here as well. Underneath, you have storage bins, 1 on either side, and of course, an extra set of speakers right over here. Now, I don't want to forget something very cool. You also have an audio control right over here, so you can control all the stop music right from your fingertips. probably a place that everybody wants to be, especially the supervillain driving this boat, is this Helm Station. First of all, the seating arrangement. You have 3 seats, and these kind of like your backrest become the seating area by just pushing down, just like this. And now, I mean, this is properly hugging you like I want to say it's like a Recaro race seat. So if you've ever been in a true racing car, this is what it feels like. I mean, you kind of expect that because the boat is going so fast. You want to feel snug and comfortable over here. So at a first glance, you have your Garmin monitors. First one, 15-inch right dead center, so you can see where you're heading. You have your speed right over here. You can even see the max speed with this boat. And another Garmin screen on your right-hand side. Cool thing, you also have wireless chargers. So boom, you tap over here and you can have your phone charging, one on either side, which is very cool. Now, something that I have not seen on a boat, I have seen on, a lot of luxury cars have that. Well, it's kind of becoming like a common thing these days, but on boats, this is a first. You have cup holders that are not just cup holders, they cool, and not just cool, but they also heat or keep your drinks warm while they're inside over here. This is a cool feature. If you're judging the book or the boat by its cup holders and the feature of having your drinks cold or hot, this might very well be the boat for that. So as I keep kind of sitting over here, I keep discovering new things. So first thing, you have your throttles. Again, everything is kind of like hands reach, so very ergonomic, I want to say. Obviously, your kill switch, you kind of need this on this boat. VHF radio right over here, another copy over here, so keep all your paperwork. And also your bow thruster on your left-hand side. Great view out, so I want to say it's a great beginner boat, even though it goes really fast. Because of the rib shape over here, you have these tubes. You're not scared of hitting the dock or hitting your pilings. I mean, obviously, you want to pick a speed for that, but you're not worrying about putting your fenders out for every single situation. Again, you also have your electrical panel right below over here and your anchor control right over here as well. And of course, you can control your lights of the boat from the smart system from the Garmin monitors as well. As we walk all the way to the bow, I do want to point out the T-top and the structure of it. So the whole thing is aluminum, which I would imagine can do massive speeds, and you can take some massive G-forces with it, which we will find out soon. But it looks solid, and I have no doubt that this will cover us nicely while we're hitting the top speeds over here. But as we walk, this is a great place to be at when you're out and about. You have nice seats over here. They feel like design elements and they don't look like they're gonna be super comfortable, but I tell you what, they are more comfortable than you think. So you sit over here, you see we have some rain, we have some drinks over here that you can take from the cup holders. But it's really ergonomic somehow. And I tell you what, these seats are really comfortable. They don't maybe look comfortable, but I mean, they feel amazing. Now, obviously what you want to do on any day boat, you want to have a table at the bow, be able to eat, entertain over here. I mean, this one has a nice massive table. Again, I want to say you can easily have 4 or 5 people around the table over here, no problem whatsoever. If you don't want it to be as a table, you can just push a button and this whole thing goes down and you put cushions on top, becomes another sunbed. And of course, what boat would it be without speakers? All the way over here as well. So you do have a set of speakers as well. And you have an anchor locker right over here, so you can drop an anchor and enjoy the day. Now, once you've gotten to a destination faster than anyone else, you may want to take a little nap. Before you take a nap, you need to get into your bedroom and cabin, which this boat very much has, but getting into it is probably the coolest thing. If you ever wondered how Darth Vader's executed starship opens, this is how it does it. So once you come down, but before you come down, I want to point out how they have efficiently kind of managed the space over here with these steps. So you make your first step with your left foot and then right foot. So you save some spacing over here, giving you more like a area around it. But once you are downstairs over here, You have kind of like a, I mean, you can easily sleep 2 people over here. Just, you know, if you want to take a quick nap, you can do that. Or if you want to go for a quick weekender, you can do that as well. This one has JL audio control right over here. Storage pins all around. And of course, also your light control panel right over here. And another cabinet right over here as well. Now, I can stand up over here, kind of a little bit ducky now, but what's cool is you can just open this window. You can add more headspace for yourself. So you can be half in, half out, whatever you decide. Talking about half in, you can also step in to your head right over here. Over here, I have the ability actually to stand up. You have a loo. So if you see, I'm standing up over here. You have a loo over here, and you have a sink over here as well with a shower head. I mean, a very simple boat. It's not really meant, you know, if you want to go for camping for 2-3 weeks, this is not the boat for that. But this is to hop around islands, or if you want to have a tender for your mega yacht, this is very much the boat for you. Now, enough talking. We want to take the boat out, and that's what you really came here for. You want to see how it performs. And I'm really interested in it because this is the only boat that I know and in existence with a 4-step hull. You know boats with 1-step hull, 2-step hull, 3-step hull. This has 4-step hull, which is incredible. And I cannot wait to try it out. Luckily, we don't have kind of like a lake day with calm waters. We have a nice chop, and we're gonna head out from the notorious Haulover Inlet. So we're gonna see how this thing performs out on the ocean. We're back from the water, and as you saw, this thing is an absolute animal in the roughest ocean conditions. If it survives this, it will survive everything else. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button down below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.